And this is our last live stream of 2021. And y'all, I got sunburnt today. I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit of color to it. Like I'm roasted and it's raining and I got sunburnt, but that's fine. It's fine.
Raining the entire day.
It's only been raining the entire day. Hey Tamara, hey Comatose, hey Yvette. Ooh, hey Tiggy. So yeah, if y'all see me, it's because my hands are cold and my face is on fire. Ooh.
Hey,
Oh. I just scared the shit out of me. Oh, honey. Okay, sorry. it's been a doozy of a day, I dare say. Sabea says it's raining here. It's raining here too. That's why I didn't think this morning to put on sunblock. Yeah, my face hurts. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Spooky stream, right, Sabea? That was totally on purpose. Hey, DJ. Hey, Kit. Okay, so I'm actually going to be loading the tree and drinking some coffee. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. Hey, Mitch says we had fog all day and dark. Right on. So we were helping our friends move today, which is so much fun because their baby is due next month. So, baby stuff. And I gotta drink this before I spill it on myself. That is still very, very hot. Okay. And it's an honor to get to help our friends move. Like, I love getting to be there for our friends because typically I'm a pretty crappy friend. So any opportunity I have to like pick up the slack on my end, I'm like, yeah, I'll help you move. So, so we helped our friends move and it was pretty good for most of the day. It just started raining on us there on the end, but I mean, I got my steps in. I am at 12,315 steps, which usually I'm lucky if I get like 4,000 because I'm a potato. Hazy dog, my fellow potato. So I think there's a cat in this box. Careful, she'll get your face. I see ears. Hazy dog. Ooh, don't hit me. She go get my finger. Okay. I'm gonna keep decorating the tree if you guys want to hang out with me while I decorate my tree. Ooh, Mitch says I'm just about to be a grandma again, grandbaby number 2. Congratulations. Oh no, Sabina says I think I'm at 12 steps for the day, work from home. Yeah. I had serious sticker shock on the glasses I picked out the other day. Oof, Kit. Yeah, that's why we don't go to like LensCrafters or anything. But it still cost me like $200 to get glasses because I'm blind AF apparently.
6 chickens and 2 possums, yeah.
Ooh, how many possums? I don't have any possums.
Oh.
Are they good? Yeah, just 6 chickens. Okay, so I guess I'll have it turned like this because the lighting's better. But I've got a few more decorations to put on the tree. Excuse me, Sam. Thank you, buddy. You're a good boy. You can go around. Come on through. There we go. So, I must pace lock so I get 63 steps yesterday. Iris, that's hilarious. Hey, Yvette. Took the day off to do Christmas stuff. Very cool. Hey, Dana. Thank you. Hey, Penny Van. Hey, Stacy. Right on, Kit. Oof. Beep boop. So, oh, and then we're going to be getting to doing some crafting. But I just want to hang out with you guys. Let me grab my tablet so I can, if y'all have questions, do the @Yvonne Williams with a capital Y and then a space and then a Williams. That way it highlights it in orange on my screen, and that way I'm able to see when y'all are talking to me and not just chatting with each other, which is highly encouraged, but sometimes I get kind of distracted and lost. So I got 13 steps for coming downstairs. Nice. I think that's because there's literally 13 steps. Oh no. I don't know. I was thinking about working on some polymer clay. This time of year, I don't mind having the oven going, though I would say that, but it was like 75 the other day, which is ridiculous. But I kind of want to make some little polymer clay, like gingerbread house stuff. And do y'all like, for your tree, do you like lots and lots of ornaments, or do you like a sparsely decorated tree? 'Cause I'm a sucker for like something on every branch. Just opening my box of lovely moons and auction items that came in the mail today. All right, on Stacy. And then we also have, I've got a big box of ornaments right here that we can. Ooh, these ones are sparkly. Look at that sparkly one. Twinkle, twinkle. What's on there? Is that glue? Okay, it came off. Oh yeah. Also, kind of want to tell y'all, Randy and I are starting another business. Well, I don't know. Hey, Randy, do you consider yourself part of this business, or?
No.
He says no. So
I'm busy doing everything else on the other things.
do it.
I'm busy doing everything else on the other things.
That's fair. So this is just my business this time. It's not quite like, because Randy's not really into it, which is fine. He's still being very helpful. But we have started, I'm going to keep saying we, because there's not a thing in this world that I do that could have been pulled off without that man supporting me. Compass Rose Planner Co. is officially starting its beta year. So what we'll be doing, and what I mean by that is like, we're going to be getting some guinea pigs. If you guys are interested, like if you like day planners and stickers, be sure to sign up. I don't know how to put stuff where you can just Google our company yet, because every time I try to Google it, it doesn't come up. But if you put in just compassroseplannerco.com, then it will show up. But if you just Google it, for me, it doesn't show up anything yet because I haven't figured out how to do the SEO. But I'm working on it. So I kind of wanted, we had a couple different things going where I wanted to do a video series for in 2022 of just the different steps of starting up a business. And considering it's been, let's say, about 15 years since Randy and I started our business, I figured it would be really nice to get a slightly more modern take on, because I know what it was like for me back in 2008 whenever we started our Facebook our Facebook page and stuff. I remember what that was like, but it's very different now. Setting up a Facebook page, like it was so easy to start the Facebook group, because we're actually gonna have a Facebook group for Compass Rose Planner Co., which I'm very excited about. And you can't see that one, but I'm still gonna put it on there. This is, I don't know, I like the backside to be fancy too on the trees. Mitch says, I had the day off today and was polymer claying, been turning cheap thrift store glasses into medieval gauntlets. Nice, Mitch. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's adorable. She's gonna break, well, most of them are plastic, so it should be fun. She noped out of that real quick, didn't you, girl? Yeah. Callie's been my buddy today. Right, Penny? Is what, so we're trying though. Keep an eye out. I was trying so hard, you guys, to get it pulled up before today's live stream, and I was down to the 9-minute mark. I had to go live in 9 minutes, and I still could not get it to work. So I'm working on it. But we're vlogging the entire thing, like showing the different steps that we're going through, our trials and tribulations, and what we're doing to overcome those obstacles, because things that feel like impassable excuses, they're just something else to overcome. We can either get over it, through it, or around it. Oh, Kelly, how's it going? Slightly margarita noise. Ooh, does that work? Oh, Randy typed as me. Thank you, honey. Honey. I like these ones. This one's like a little disco ball. You want to sniff it, Callie? I don't want to teach her to like Christmas tree ornaments, actually. Because she's been doing really good so far. Ah, Julie! Julie Hybels has just signed up. Right on. So we're hoping to have, oh, that's good. Y'all, it is still very much in the very early works of a seedling company. Okay, I signed up for the emails at Compass Rose. Ah! Thank you guys so much. We'll be sending out emails eventually, I'm sure. But we also have down at the bottom of that page should be where you can join the Compass Rose. You can like the Compass Rose Facebook page because I haven't figured out how to set up an Instagram that'll link just yet. And there's a Facebook group so that we can actually share pictures with each other of our planners. And different things like that. So I'm hoping that by starting the group while it's still very, very small, then, because like right now I feel like if I started a Facebook group for the main channel, I would be completely overwhelmed because I don't know how to, I don't even really know how to check my Facebook messages most of the time, much less manage a group. So I figure if it starts small, then we'll start kind of creeping along and learning as we grow. But I've been working with a couple of folks. One of my friends here, my friend Pam, who used to sew our shirts for us, and like her daughter works for us. She has been using planners for like, she's got decades on me, and she's got planners that are out of print and stuff, and so we're going to be brainstorming, and I'm going to be custom designing a planner for her based on her needs specifically, because I was really excited. And Tamara, if you're in here, thank you so much. I haven't replied to your email yet, but she was sending me like some links of stuff, and she was like, seems like a pretty oversaturated market, and I was like, yes. But whenever we started getting into making jewelry, that was something that some folks had actually said to us, that they were like have you ever been to a craft show? Like everybody sells jewelry. And I'm like, I don't know. It was in my heart. I wanted to do it. And the fact that it's already been done, whether well done or poorly done or the whole spectrum of in between, is no excuse at all to not pursue what's in your heart. So, and also I thought it'd be really pertinent to be putting ourselves into, like, we're trying to start a new business in an oversaturated market in a, just, I don't know. I thought that that'd be pretty cool. Kelly says, but mass market doesn't mean translate to quality. That's very true. Is this a planner? Technically, if it's got like squares, it's a planner. Ah, yeah, Tamara says, yeah, but I said you're going to execute. I did. Thank you for bringing that up. I did leave that out, but I didn't mean to. But she was like, I mean, you're going to do it anyways, but like, and you're going to rock it. But it was, I don't know. I'm excited. Like, especially it's a nice challenge to get into, because clearly, just like with jewelry, everybody loves jewelry. Like, even people who don't wear jewelry still like looking at jewelry. They'll be like, that's shiny, like that's sparkly. Like, and even if they don't necessarily like jewelry, maybe they like the rocks, or maybe they just like making the stuff. Because I don't have a bit of jewelry on me today, but I love it. And so it's indicative of there's a big market there. And just like with our jewelry, when we were coming in, a big thing that we focused on was we will customize what we have in our booth for you. We will resize the rings, we will resize the bracelets, we'll shorten or lengthen the necklace. Like, and we had a lot more time for custom work back then. Whereas now, especially with being able to do planners digitally, it's completely game changing, because we're not having to, with jewelry, if somebody wanted, or costume design or anything that we have been doing prior to this, which, by the way, we are still 100% still ongoing with all of the stuff that we have here at Back to Earth Creations, as well as continuing with the Year of Yoga over on the Vonster vlog. So we're technically running 3 businesses out of our home in 2022, and we are ready to go. So it's okay. It's okay. Ooh, Penny says creating meal planners and journals is way better. You can customize. Vaughn will make just what people need. Oh, I hope so. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping to get 5 clients in January. Like that's if I can get 5 clients, like that's my first goal marker. Our hope for the whole year is if I can get 50 clients of people who either want a custom designed planner or just want to buy stuff from us, because I'd love to be able to do with our guinea pigs um our beta testers. Randy was like, well, maybe instead of calling them guinea pigs, you could call them beta testers. And I was like, yes, that sounds good. um, but if we could get 50 people signing up for a monthly like feedback box, like because we were thinking if we could send out like if we get 5 people in January and we send them out this box based on what they're looking for, like a customized box of Happy Planner compatible pages, because we're not going to be able to do any binding in-house. So doing just like those mushroom shaped stamp punches, like the punches, so that it fits into a Happy Planner or compatible type thing, is much more economical than me like spiral binding something and being like, do you like this? And so if we could send that out each month, um, and we don't know exactly the price point yet, but we were hoping to be able to do that for like $15, and that would cover shipping, and that would include like it wouldn't just have the planner pages, but it would have stickers and stuff as well, that we'd be designing each month. So we're like capping it at 5 for the first month, just to see what we're capable of doing. Oh no! Oh, we'll go watch The Witcher. Ah, Penny, go watch that. I'm here on the replay. Y'all have fun. It's his birthday. Oh, well, thank you, Mitch. I'll be back if you're going. Okay, well, we're going from 5 to 7, and then we're having an after party from 7:30 till 9. Um, but hey, Peaceful. But I've used my planner for. Ooh, Jennifer says explain the stickers/donations on here. It says you get a little bit, but not much. Um. Oh, do you mean like here on YouTube? I think if you get like if you do a super chat donation or if you do a sticker, we get around 70%, which honestly, after processing fees and everything over on our other platforms, it's pretty comparable. So hey, hey Holly. She says I'm not sure what I signed up for, but I'm in. Right on, you guys. But yeah, so stay tuned for that stuff. I've missed a month of on. I'm so lost. Hey Laura, I was just saying that we're starting another company, um, Compass Rose Planner Co. But has no guinea pigs, but can donate Dale the hamster to your science. No, you're the guinea pig, Holly.
We don't do all them guinea pigs.
I don't know.
All the guinea bacon, baby.
Guinea bacon. No, I want to see pictures of people's planners. Like, show me your planner. I know it's been so rare, Penny. Aw, Peppa Pig. Oh, do you really, Mitch? Because I had so much fun designing that. Also, y'all have to look at it. Like, what the heck? How am I supposed to function with her being so adorable, like literally all of the time? I can't stand it. I can't work like this.
You got her murder mittens. Watch out.
Ooh, Jennifer Lee says last week someone gave you $100. How did they do that? I know, right? That blew my mind. She says I don't see a donation box. I think if you click, there's like a money sign down there. Is this not eligible?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Komato says, you know I'm there in spirit, Vaughn. Right? Now, also, this is something that the Facebook group and everything is open internationally. We are still currently not shipping internationally just because they still aren't letting us send stuff to Australia because we're filthy. We're kind of grubby Americans. We're that kid in class that's like, they're like, oh, don't touch me. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. But, oh, wow. Yeah, Callie Cam. She's been so sleepy. It's been so hard being a cat all day. Okay, I've got to actually do some work. I'm gonna,
Well, that's because you've been terrorizing everything in the house tonight.
yeah, that's true. I gotta get something accomplished, so I'm at least gonna put some little ornaments on the tree. But I'm really excited to design, like, I don't know, it's all like I have it in my head and everything's set on the shelf. But then whenever I try to verbalize it, it's like my brain goes, "Oh, you want to talk about this?" Like just arm sweeps the shelf like into a bucket and then hands it to my mouth to be like, "Go talk." And I'm like, blah blah blah. So, thank you guys for being patient with me. Oh, what? I closed my planner, didn't I, Callie? I'm sorry. She likes looking at the images move. Oh, oh, really bad lag. Oh, right on, Penny. But oh yeah, that's right, Comatose.
Pictures in the Heartland is interested in something about planners.
What? I think I'm super behind on.
Yeah, it was from a while ago.
Oh really? Well, what'd they say? I missed it. Oh, Mitch said my office is covered in planners, so we'll throw them all to make way for Compass Rose. Oh, well, don't throw them away yet. A lot of that stuff, you can just put a sticker over the date and reuse it for future. Hmm.
She said I could help with that if you like.
That'd be awesome.
I told her after the holidays, one of us need to send the other an email and we'll get started.
Right? So glad you made these. I totally sent them out to my best customers. Right on. I'm not sure what I made, but I'm glad you like it. Oh, really? I have no idea. Hey, Amisha, how's it going? Yeah, I can't focus on anything, literally at all. It's okay though. I love these little. Okay, let's go. Let's go hide in the corner and work on polymer clay. Says it's going good. How are you? Oh, I'm doing. We helped our friends move today. I'm like exhausted. No, they're little sloths. They're like you can see. These are my Christmas sloth. Also, heck yeah for doing. We did. Gosh, I don't even 100 some odd days of yoga so far. I don't even know what day today was. Do y'all remember last time I tried to lift my leg up in a stream and I got a cramp and almost died? This is a personal record. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around and we're gonna work on some. Y'all are gonna get some sneaky peekies of some things and stuff that we have been working on for upcoming tutorials. Oh, my coffee! It's so far away. I'll be right back. Not the Rona, just dying. Herp and dirt, doodle boop doop. Oh, right on. Says the pretty Christmas ornament with gears. Oh, I'm so glad. I think they're so much fun, you guys. And honestly, we needed some presents for Christmas. So I was like, guess who's getting ornaments? Ah, Jennifer Lee. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Hey, Stephanie. Not a whole lot. So this is, oh, thank you, Jennifer. Really, y'all are the greatest. You don't gotta throw money at me. I'm not gonna stop you, but I liked you even before you gave me money. Why are you laugh? Did you just spit your drink?
No, I wasn't drinking at the time.
Randy's in there and went. Right, Diana? So we have more Christmas ornament tutorials coming up, you guys. Let me see if I can grab. So y'all probably saw the premiere for the one this Sunday. But we also have this guy is another tutorial that come out. And oh, where did I pull that one from? There it is. Then we also have this one coming up, which is another really pretty Christmas ornament cover, which anybody with cats or kids at home knows that these things are like very perishable. So if it breaks, you can just take off the ornament cover and slip it on to another one. And I really, really love that. Herpender, doodle boop doo. Herpender, doodle boop doo. Herpin boop boop doo. There we go. Very cool. Okay, so we also have upcoming tutorials on this leaf. And kind of on this leaf. This one was like a prototype that I had started, which I love the lab in that, you guys. I brought shatterproof ornaments. My cat took that as a personal challenge. They are in fact not shatterproof. Oh no, Sabea. Big 5-inch ones. Ooh, right on. Oh. Oh my gosh. Expressive says Dollar Tree has huge clear ones. We etched them and I put fairy lights inside and with the gears. So pretty. Oh, that would be so cute. Kelly says, I really hope I sell some stuff. Good luck to you, Kelly. I don't know what kind of Dollar Trees y'all have, but our Dollar Tree sucks. Like I went in there with Randy and now we got a whole bunch of like those 7-day candles, but they had a whole bunch of creepy paper. Aw, Julie. Well, let them know I said thank you. But this one is another one, and I'm really, really pleased with that. And I'm going to kind of be mossing up this guy. Do what, my love?
Hey, Christina.
Christina Honeybutt, how's it going? Creepy paper. The Wiener wire wrap, I think you have its mate now. No! Because Randy was also like, huh. And I was like, what? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, what? And he's like, oh, it just looks like, you know. And I was like, oh. Right on. Well, what's her name? I'd like to give a shout out to her. So this has already been baked once too. And that's the thing, is I really need to try to make it look a little less like a dragon eye. Yeah, definitely expressive. It's a dragon eye. And straight up, like, I guess I'm like, I can't even say that because there are kids watching. But you know how you can be like colorblind? I think I'm blind because I never realize what it is that I'm looking at. I'm just always like, oh my God, I love this stained glass. Because like it's somebody who's like, it has this shape and they use like pressed flowers and stuff in between it. And then they have a couple more layers and it's beautiful. And Randy was just like, uh-huh. So I'm trying to be very vague because there are kids watching, but I think y'all get me. I will not drink my paint water. It's probably my favorite mantra, which I think I'd like to make into a sticker for in the planner. Yoni, that's a child-friendly word. Nobody's gonna get like super mad if their kid goes to school and like draws a picture and oh god, and of a dog and the dog and the teacher's like, oh, who's this?
Hey, remember how we had that conversation about stopping a sentence early?
Oh, I should stop? Okay. Randy says I should stop. He probably right. Hey, Pro Pool, how's it going? I see y'all's nasty. Sips paint water. Oh, it's Sabea. But yeah, I just want to put some moss on. Oh my god, it's just gonna look worse with moss on it, isn't it? What?
Sorry.
You weren't laughing at me, were you, my love?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I'm just gonna poke it a whole bunch with my. Oh, and why am I so zoomed out? There we go. Ooh, hey Pro Pool. The new website is Compass Rose Planner Co. And I haven't been able to figure out how to add SEO or meta tags or anything like that. So if you Google it, it doesn't actually show up. But if you type in very specifically without a www, just compassroseplannerco.com, then that's our new website. And it literally only has a newsletter sign up form, as well as links to the new Facebook page and Facebook group about planners. I don't feel like I'm singing everybody's. Like I'm in live chat.
Right? I'm in live chat too.
So I've poked it just a bunch. Just a bunch. What? Scooching it?
Hold on, let me see. No, I'm at 720p.
Oh, really? Well, let's see what we can do. So that's it with all the texturing. Randy says he couldn't see it, so I brought it in closer. And I'm just using a little dental tool, actually. And I'm trying to artfully detach without smushing it, because this is Sculpey 3 is the brand of clay that we're using. Yeah, I don't really think that's going to help. Randy! Thank you, Pro. I'm really excited. Like, I don't know what. I kind of want to just leave it.
We said hey back.
Huh?
Tell her we said hey back.
Ooh, hey, Drax's mom. Compass Rose Planner Co. Randy, could you share that link again? And again, it is literally the company was born this week, like December 16th. We started making like the website and stuff. So, really, really excited about that. Thank you, Randy. I bet. Okay, maybe I know. We'll just cover it in leaves. That was like. That's gotta work. And I got this little leaf cane here. Ooh, DJ says, so excited for the new site. What made you choose Shopify over Weebly? Well, Weebly was my first choice because I'm lazy and hate change. Like I really very much prefer to just stick with what I already know. That way I can get results as quick as possible. But Weebly was bought by Square, who no longer like I kind of can't make a website through Weebly anymore. Like they're still supporting the websites that are already there, but I was trying and I could not figure out how to get it to work. It kept like rerouting me and not working and having like malfunctions and stuff. So I went with Shopify because a lot of the sites that I've purchased planner stuff from down at the bottom says powered by Shopify. Our good friends with World of Strange use Shopify, and they have a wonderful website. And like, it was just the one that my friends use it, so I used it. Like, is that peer pressure? Did I just? But no, it seemed really peer reviewed and has the potential to uh, have lots and lots of different options and different avenues and things that I think we might be able to take advantage of further on down the road. So also, it was like $30 per month and included a newsletter, which it's kind of doing currently for what we're paying almost $200 a month cumulatively for on Weebly costs me about $30 on Shopify. I think. I don't know if Shopify has like a product cap or anything like that. Like, so I can't say anything too much because my ignorance, the depth of my ignorance is astounding. Um, but so far it is much more affordable to go with Shopify. I've shared the stream link to my Facebook and will also be promoting your new business there once the site is up. Oh, thank you so much, Penny. Like, y'all are the absolute greatest. Thank you, guys. Now that one's all cracked. I think I'm just going to have to make a new leaf cane is what it's coming down to. Because this leaf's probably about 7 years old. Leave it to Randy. Right, Christina? Shopify is better than Weebly and tons more upgrades. The only issue I have is found that if you want to have lots of add-on, it gets expensive. Okay, right on. Well, considering I'm not entirely certain what an add-on is, which is embarrassing. For as a professional person, I should have a much better idea of what's going on. So I'm just using this dental tool to do some little texture indents. I like that. Oh, but see, it's so crumbly. Okay. I think I found the shelf life. I can mix it in with this mushy stuff, though, and we'll just make a new leaf. When I created mine, it was good, and customer support was great. Then they changed it for Facebook Business connected to Instagram and stuff on Shopify. Ah, right on, Jennifer. That's, these apps for different things. Right on. No high winds, snow, and rain. You were lucky. Weather reports were saying your state was in the line. Huh. I was just kind of... I mean, it's a little chillier today than what it's been, but... A membership, if you wanted an event thing, or if you wanted to add some other thing, they call them apps on Shopify. Okay. Right on.
She's referring to the storm the other day.
Ah, yeah. Well, it did get real, like, windy and stuff, but Randy and we've been very lucky with this area, with weather. Ooh, DJ says, I just set up the Square stuff on my Weebly, and it was a bit of a task. Shopify is my other choice, but I managed to get it to work, so just went with it. Right on. But yeah, we're still running our main website through Weebly, but I'd really like... I personally prefer a menu that's, like, visible on the left. And Weebly's templates don't have that as an option. Penny then says, add-ons are all the extra bells and whistles you can add to your online shop. Very cool. Rainy and chilly here, right? Equid. And see, that's one that I had seen a lot of good reviews for. But we're going to be spending some time with our friends with World of Strange over the holidays, actually picking up a batch of custom bags that we're having made, which I'm really excited about. We'll be unveiling more of that in January. Hey, Rainbow. Oh, that's good coffee. And I was gonna be like, hey Tracy, please help me. Ah, right on, Penny. Yeah, I don't mind mixing it in with some of this Sculpey 3. I hate to undo the work done years ago, but if it's crumbling, it's crumbling. Ah, right on, Rainbow. Well, honestly, right now I'm feeling a little aimless, but it's fun to just play with stuff. Droma. Blue sky isn't sunny in Florida today. Because part of me was like, yeah, but how many alligators did you have to wrestle before your morning coffee? Like, with all that lovely weather, there's got to be cons to it. I'm just folding and rolling the clay together. Wow. Penny. Okay, I'm going to run this through the pasta machine real quick, just to flatten it out. And I'm on setting number 3. So that's how that's looking. We got some air bubbles. But I'm really excited about the planners, though, because with a lot of the stuff I try to help folks in our tutorials and stuff as much as I can with starting business and doing things like that, or rather turning your crafting into hopefully a lucrative income for you. I'm gonna have to go pick a leaf or something. This one's kind of crunchy. Okay, I gotta go pick a leaf real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, it's all cold and dark. Hey, baby girl. Okie dokie. Oh, cool, not too bad. Grabbing in the dark. Huh?
Oh wow, it is dark.
Right? But I'm hoping that with the planners, we'll be able to help folks, not just with jewelry business, but just with kind of the juggling work-life balance and productivity and things like that. Because I think of all the things, that for me is the most challenging part. So it's not quite coaching because I'm not the boss of you, and like I can't. You can lead a crafter to their craft table, but you cannot make them craft. Kind of stuff. Ooh. So we've done a little bit of an indent. I'm gonna set that leaf aside. And I'm gonna use this cutter because I'm lazy. But I'm not going to press down on the punch because I want to save the lines that were there originally. Just using my clay to clean up the clay stuck on the table. Oh my gosh. Sure. That wouldn't be a bad idea. $2.75, please. And I'm just folding and rolling it through the pasta machine again. Ah, thank you, Penny. Y'all, it's been so crazy busy this week. I just, in general, I know I've got more of that stuff. Ooh, I actually have these ones. Randy had gotten this for me, and I haven't played with it yet. Have any of y'all seen this? It's a Crafter's Collection, like, clay cutter outer. Hey, Tracy. I do too. I was going to try to save the plastic insert that this one is in and just keep that in the drawer. And I wonder if that'll work. I don't know. It'll work for right this moment, maybe. What shape do I want to use? Well, dang it. It's more for displaying it the other way. Do they have teardrops? They don't have, there's not a single teardrop. And that's like the main shape that I like to use. Oh well. That's alright. Set that over there. And maybe I'll rummage in this bin. Rummage. My face hurts so bad. Like, it's been a minute since I've been sunburned, and I cannot believe I got lazy and didn't even think to put on sunblock.
The only person I know gets sunburnt in the rain.
Right? I mean, you felt my face, though.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm always, like, defensive that it's like, I'm not faking it. I go, prove it. I have a sunburn. It's like, why in the hell would somebody fake having a sunburn? Ah! Oh, that was much louder than I wanted it to be. Sorry. It's starting to stick to my work surface. And that's that Sculpey 3 in this blend. It's so squishy. We do have aloe vera. I just cut a leaf right off the plant and then just like smear it around on my face. Hey, Elijah. But actually, before the burn like deep sets in, I have a vitamin E and jojoba oil blend that I just slather my face in that. It traps the heat in initially, but even in the worst burns that I've had, I don't blister, I don't peel, like it eases so much of it. Oh, Janine, that's a really good idea, because I do have some heart ones. It's a super good idea. I'm going to put it through the pasta machine again. I just mixed in a little bit more green. So that's how it's looking. Yeah, the Boo Boo cream is a little heavy for directly on my face for before a stream, but the vitamin E and jojoba sinks in enough that I just look like maybe a little oily, but the other stuff makes me look like I've got like, I'm greased up and ready to go. So I'm going to set this right here and try to, no baby, you should stay in. She's like, well, that's your opinion and you're wrong. And I'm going to try to do this in line with the leaf. Let's see how that works. That's so cool. Get out of there. There it goes. Oop, glad that didn't. That didn't quite go as planned. Let's try again. Hey, Penny. Right on. Yeah, right now it's cold, so I don't mind the heat nearly so much. I am making leaves for this apparently yoni pendant. which is the kid-friendly way of saying it looks like. It wasn't intentional, but it's not my fault that leaves just look like that. And it super duper really helps. I think this is an autumn clematis or clematis vine that I had pulled this off of. And it really helps to take off that little bit of stem because then it will actually sit flush onto what you're working with. Yeah, baby. She's such a cutie pie, but she wants out and I don't trust the drivers at night to not see her. Oh, Jennifer. Ooh, right on. Kelly says I apparently got it mixed right because this lady bought another Wonkin jar for me, and I'm okay with that. Nice. Well, Randy's the only one who should be close enough to smell if my face smells like butt cream. So I don't really want to cover the... Oh, honey. Her sweet little meow. I don't want to cover up the lab. So I'm going to try to, like, make this a little bit more... Or a little less flat, rather. Ah, lady flower pendants. That's very tasteful, Katrina. But sometimes just adding... Am I not even in frame again? Oh, goodness. You're all fired. What pasta abuse of that? So that's pretty cute so far. Like, I'm digging it. I just don't quite know how to finish this piece. Coffee. Hey, Jennifer, how's it going? Y'all, I have to tell you, I am like dead tired. There we go. Oh, that would be really cute, Comatose. Because I'm going to try to paint the leaves down to be a little bit more, like, muted. Possibly. And I'm going to try using this sculpting tool to get a little bit more texture on. I really feel like I should have been doing that before, though. Well, now it just looks hairy. Oh, God. Oh, right on. Gotcha, Elijah. Hey, Randy, is the dog good? I don't think Randy's there anymore. Okay. Well, that cleaned off really easily. I may just leave it as is and wire wrap it. Like, that might be really nice. Yeah, make another one like this. Did I even have any more? Ooh, I do. Oh, look at that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're going to be making a pendant out of this one here. Yep. That point up. Right on sounds. And I think that's what I'm going to do, Elijah. Yes, Yvette, I'll be vajazzling it. Or rather, Von Jazzling. We should offer that as a service. Anytime somebody wants a custom wire wrapping, it's called Von Jazzling. Hey, Maninder, how are you doing? Oh no, Pro, what happened? Penny says, group nap time. Ready, go. Do tempt me. No, Pro. Randy, what's up? Randy, where even are you? Randy, are you pooping? Oh god, everybody could hear that. Yelling through the house isn't gonna help either. He's either in the bathroom or hiding in the car. I don't know why he would be hiding in the car. But really, why not? It's a solid plan. I think I'm going to do the same color blend too. I really like that. Randy, are you saying no at Von Dazzling? And it's not dazzling, it's Von Jazzling. It's different. Von Dazzling is something completely different. Gotcha. Yeah, so much fun. Yay, Pro. Well, hopefully it'll be really nice to have a machine that does what you need it to do. Also, Randy, where are you? I gotta go find my boyfriend. Randy, I'm coming to get ya. Randy. I think he was trying to wash the cat, but honestly, I'm just not. I'm gonna stay in my own lane. It's none of my business. I just live here. A place I've never been before. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm gonna slice these. This is bronze toned Primo Sculpey. Okay, and putting it on the thickest setting of the pasta machine. So I have to. Ooh, did I just break my fucking pasta machine? No, it's still working. Okay. So the exasperation made it through. I have reached my wit's end. Oh boy. And tipsy wire weaving. Is that a thing? Surely so. I don't imagine you're being horribly productive, but that might just be just a thing. Sometimes you don't know, you don't want to know until it's too late. That is completely correct, Janine. If I just start walking back there and the tub's running and the cat comes running out. Or water was running. I don't know what. I just don't know. Nice. You know, somebody's like watching this happen. Productivity is in the eye of the beholder. Stuck in the dryer. No! Oh, Callie, you're rambunctious. Wait, Randy's stuck in the dryer?
Nope, that Von's stuck in the dryer.
We didn't have any laundry today, did we?
I don't know.
Oh wait, is that just Randy?
What?
You can't put the cat down.
She likes me.
Put the cat down. She doesn't like you. I mean, she loves you, but she also doesn't look very happy.
Oh yeah, on camera you don't like me? I see how it is.
She was perfectly fine a second ago. And she's like, no proof that we get along. Me too, Mitch. I love the bronze. It's all nice and coppery. Huh?
Did your screen die?
No.
Okay.
It's going good on my tablet. There we go. So whenever I'm conditioning my clay, I want to fold it and feed the fold in first. Hello, moons near the cup. Yeah, these are our dud moons. They need sanded and trimmed and all sorts of stuff done to them before they can find their new homes. But I'm looking for, when conditioning, I want to be able to fold my clay without it cracking. So this is actually pretty good. So there's that. Bringing the camera back around. Manbeast is obsessed with Ember, by the way. Oh, all day she lays on the back of the chair staring out the window like her true love is lost at sea. She's like, when will my Manbeast return to me and touch my butt? Like just a pat, pat, pat. Right on, Jennifer. We're actually going to be using these, since they're duds and need a lot of work. We're going to be using them for making inventory for the booth, because that is our next thing that we are working on, is inventory for our booth. I'm actually going to be right back. I need to grab another one of these rings. Hey, Rachel. Hi. Where the heck you been? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so this is the old soldered copper ring that I'm going to be using for inside the pendant. And I think I'm going to have it be on this leaf. Right on Yvette. And I'm just going to lay it on there, and I'm going to flip it over. It works best how earlier when I was trying to roll clay onto the leaf, but there wasn't a whole lot of clay making contact with the tile. Whenever there is a nice margin of clay contacting the tile around the leaf, I find it stays in place much better. And we're not really looking to diminish the thickness of the clay here. We just want to get that imprinted. Hey, Mininder, yeah. And we do have, oh, that came out pretty nice. We do have a tutorial coming out on this as well. You can see there that got a lot of the detail translated through. I'm gonna move these off to the side. And I'm just gonna come through, and I'm slicing with my craft knife. And there's the heater roaring. There we go. And I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to go ahead and roll this out again. Eee! Right on, Zebra. I don't even know what she's playing with. I'm pretty sure it's one of the little resin powdered candy ornaments that I was fixing to put on the tree. So I'm going to come through and try to trim down this sharp edge. there's the roar of the heater. Hast thou named the heater yet? No. It's funny though. Oh no, Kelly, it's still working over here. Tracking says Xmas gifts won't arrive until after Christmas. Gutted. Oh, no worries. Oh my gosh, thank you though. Okay, and I just wanted to trim off just that extra little bit. Hey Stars, tried to ask last time if you're going to try Etsy again. What has changed for them that makes you want to try? A lot of it is I wanted to retry Etsy as a new business because we are not being strong-armed. Like, we can opt out of using their ads. And a lot of what we're doing with the Compass Rose Planner Co. is documenting our experience as we go, setting up the domain, setting up the website, trying to make our first contacts with like building community of clients and different things, so that we can show, not just talk about how we had done it back in like 2008, 2009, whenever we were first starting Back to Earth Creations, but we can actually document it in a modern perspective of, you know, because back then, I don't even think it was Instagram even a thing. And if it was, it surely wasn't owned by Facebook yet at that point. So, it's with those sorts of things. So it's part experiment with Etsy, and it's also, I want to see if maybe what Etsy is doing is actually beneficial for a company. Like, does it feel worth it to have them go ahead and do the ads? Because gosh, I can definitely say setting up the Etsy shop for Compass Rose Planner Co. was one of the easiest parts of starting the business. It was much easier than a lot of the other things that really, once I kind of figured it out and did, like, because Randy was like, well, why don't you just like Google it? And I was like, oh yeah. I guess they are. I haven't really, more data is required. I haven't experienced enough to be able to tell, they're still pulling this crap, or, you know, or what. Katrina says, have you had a chance to do any more stained glass? Also, how did the ring saw memes turn out? Ooh, we can actually go check on those. What did I just knock over? Oh, it'll be fine. Knocked over. Let us go check out. Of course, now that it's not an auction, I can just run through the dang house like a crazy person. Also, I have to show you guys, check out this DVD. Does this not look like an adult film? The Taurus 3, everything you wanted to know but were too afraid to ask. And like, he wants to show me how to use that saw. And then on the back, you know, finally something to answer all those embarrassing questions you were too ashamed to ask. Burning questions like, how do I change my blade? What types of materials can I cut with my saw? Are instruction manuals really only for communists? And at this point I was like, are you shitting me? Is this serious? We haven't watched it yet because, like, I don't think I'd have to go and like put it into Randy's like PlayStation or something because we don't have a DVD player. So yeah, but it's a really good ring saw. I just think it was written, like, that DVD is from like the 90s maybe. So
Still though.
yeah. So this is one of our very first batch of, oh man, y'all. I'm standing on top of the heater vent and it's going directly up my shirt. And this is like, first off, it makes me look like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man because my shirt's all blown out. But also, this is so warm and toasty and nice. I don't know, because if you'll notice, these are very, very, like, lumpy and weird. Let me actually grab a couple. A few specimens.
So you need to explain why the green ones are so much thicker.
I definitely will, honey. Okay, let's take this back. Well, thank you, Katrina. They still need some work, but it's our first batch. Let me change tripods again. Thanks, Sandy. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay. So I cut them out with the ring saw, which is not the best thing to do when you're about half a beer in and it's the last thing you're doing for the day. And I really should have come through and like ground it down but I wanted to see if it would be forgiving, if that would have smoothed out. It clearly, no, it did not smooth out. So we're still a little lumpy there. This one stayed nice and pointy. It's not sharp at all. Like, not sharp at all. But this end's a little, like, just weird. So, I mean, we can clean it up and refire it. I think that'd be good. I could grind out, like, I think this is, like, detrification, maybe? I don't know. But gosh, that green aventurine, though. So this is ridiculously thick because Randy and I were experimenting. And I love it though. But it is, I mean, it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. So then here we have like this guy where the tips kind of melted in a little bit. But also I made it very lumpy. Do what, hun? Oh, the green one?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is huge. But I did that one huge on purpose. Did you do any additional grinding after the ring saw? I did not. I probably should have. So, oh, Sandy asks, can you make them an opalite color? Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Cricket, how's it going? But I think if we went through, honestly, I feel like this is the type of thing that one of those band saws would be really good for. That's just like a flat blade or a flat grinder that's going like this way that we can go like and like like get the sides. It's called organic chunky. Same bitch. But I love that color. Absolutely love. Yeah, they have those for glass. But I figured if I said that to you, you'd shit a brick and be like, please stop spending money. Yeah, that's why I didn't bring it up. They look like they will be just fine if you grind and fire right on. Well, and it seems like the fire polishing schedule that we sent them through was just perfect because these guys, all we did was we actually have a tutorial so far on, like we're working on one. Ooh, Enchanted says, I have a glass sander. What's that? Is it like a belt sander but for glass? Because that's exactly what I need. Ooh, what? What's up, babe?
I can't show you.
Okay. Hey, Linda, how's it going? And then we have this guy. I was trying to watch another Adventures in the Heartland video, and you can't watch a video and, well, I can't at least watch a video and use a ring saw at the same time. And I was like, maybe it'll melt out. It didn't melt out. So this one looks like he got a lumpy butt. Gosh, those are so pretty though.
I can show you, but I can't show everyone.
Yeah, he can't show that. That's horrible. Like, ooh, so this one, it has the crispiness that I want on the tips. Like super crisp. Love that. But again, just a little lumpy, which I think if I clean that up, but on the grinder. It's a tile sander with water, but I use it only for glass. Ooh, that's a really good idea. Hey, Mr. Snake. Right on. Enchanted Studio says it works great. I use it on my stained glass design. Very cool. But to answer your question, Katrina, I have not had a chance to do any more stained glass. Just the wet belt sanders for glass are normally vertical belt because of the water drip. Yeah, I was seeing that. Oh no. Yeah. I don't think I've seen horizontal ones at all. Gotcha. Jennifer says, isn't there a moon-shaped glass mold? Honestly, I hadn't looked. Do what, love?
You would think so.
Yeah, you'd think so. I haven't looked. And the ones that I did find, well, okay, I haven't looked in like the last 3 or 4 months. But the ones that I did find were kind of huge. So, we have credit for modeling. We have credit for modeling for that lumpy butt one. Getting liney. That's very reminiscent of something I've seen in the mirror recently. Just my own lumpy ass. Okay, so I'm gonna put some pigments on this. I feel like getting filthy. Ooh! Zebra says I just got my first official molds, but they're kind of big, so not sure if it would work for jewelry. Right on. Okay, I'm gonna start. These are actually the colors for like doing nail art. And I just use my finger. I've tried using the little foam applicators. It's just not the same. I can't believe I just told Penny to get in mine. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys know that whenever I'm being rude, it's because I think I'm hilarious. Right on, Brenda. And I'm going to come in with a much brighter orange. Yeah, it is a little bit. Aw. Well, it's rude for me. I try to hold myself to a standard of like treating people, even because it's like, what's the phrase? Familiarity breeds contempt. I try to always keep myself, even especially when I'm around friends and people that I care about. Hello. That I want to treat them with at least the same courtesy and consideration that I would treat a stranger. Or somebody who's walking through my booth or something, like not just like some rando stranger that like just cut me off in traffic, so I'm gonna throw an egg at them. Like, no. um you know, treat them like you want them to want to be your friend. So is kind of the strategy I like to go with, because you know, because if I don't, I'll
You're trying to shame me for my car eggs again.
no, I'm not shaming you for your car eggs at all, Randy. I don't know why you would even think that, especially since it was my idea. We just keep old eggs in the car for throwing at people. Not like people, but like cars with people in them when they're being asshats, which I think is illegal, so never mind. Oh, Penny. Oh, well, thanks, Zebra. Ooh, I like that. It's a little greener than I thought, but it'll work. Oh, I'm rude plenty, Glenda, but thank you. I'm glad that hopefully I've never been rude to y'all. That's so loud. What is it? Let's go like this. Today's episode of Vaughn slams 2 tiles together for about 2 hours. Hey, Dee. Okay, which way we were gonna do this? Yes. Yep. Thanks, Tamara. Let me scooch that over just a bit more. Right on, Tamara. Oh, that flash of that lab, though, y'all. I can't even. Okay. Beep boop. So, And that off to the side. And now we have our clay. And we can come through. I'm just stippling it. Oh, I don't know. Y'all haven't seen me hangry and crotchety and grouchy and stuff. I turn into a straight up swamp gremlin that just hisses and throws things and then cries a bunch. It's embarrassing, honestly. I need my shit together. Which is why I have my planner. I have a whole book where I just write notes to myself about how I need to get my shit together. Hey, Natalie. Ooh, how are you doing? She says, long time no see, been very under the weather. Oh no, my bipolar is on overdrive and I had to cut myself off to the world. Dude, I get that. I hope you find your way back to yourself and where you want to be. Oh, Soaked in Jewels says, did you create that cabochon? I did not. It's just a regular old amazing rock. This is a labradorite cabochon. Kelly's just, you stop eyeballing my moons. Those ones are mine. Back up. Boing 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 boing. This is how I'm getting a nice like hammered texture. All right on, Penny. Well, cool. And then once we've done that to the point that we're tired of it, come here, mug full of stuff. Did y'all? Oh, that's so hairy. It's like the worst. There's so much goop stuck to that. Okay. Uh-oh. I've lost it. Where on earth has my beep beep thingy gone? Nope, it's not in there. Well, darn. I guess that's the biggest ball stylus I have right now. Okay, that's okay. So we have a little bit. I also think there's some, I think it's time for a new set of big ball styluses because these ones, I don't like how that came out like at all. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it in half and roll it. Right on, Natalie. We're cheering for you. Comatose says crafting is my therapy. That's normally where I'm at as well, but it can be really hard when the things that normally bring you joy just feel like bleh. Which is often how whenever I get depressed, that's how it manifests itself. Be like, oh, you're doing this thing to try to relax? Guess what doesn't relax you anymore? Dun dun dun. And I'm like, well, why? That was my favorite thing. It's like, well, it sucks to be you, doesn't it? And I'm like, oh no. So I'm trying to figure. Ooh, that one looks like it's gonna be a good fit. Smush. Oh, Natalie. The good news is you're good at doing difficult things. You've got this. It's hard, but that doesn't mean that you can't. Okay, so I've made a little bit of an indent and I actually went to cut out that indent. What up, babe?
Wow, okay.
Heh.
Sam don't want to spend no time with me.
What? Ooh, oh, I don't know if we do, D. I don't know if we have any more aqua colored ones. Oh, Pro, gosh, that's got to be so frustrating. Man, I can't even imagine. Same, some days I can't. I'm also on enough meds that I rattle if I jump. Oh my gosh. And so this one, I'm coming through with the brush and just stippling again. This is a wire brush. And I'm just adding some texture. And then we also have this leatherworking tool that I like to then come over that, because it kind of calms it down a little, but not by too much. Okay. And now I've cut out the hole. That way it will have a place for the excess clay to smush into. And I want to make sure that it's nice and centered up. I'm actually going to have, I want it narrower at the top and wider at the bottom, so it gives like a little bit of weight to it. And then we'll just smush that in. Looking really good. And now from here, we can, I'm going to use just the straight green because that's the same as what we did over here. Eep! Super durable. Oh no, Pro, no! Oh, hey Nancy, thank you. Ooh, Comatose says, have you noticed quite a few crafters have mental health problems? We're a lovely bunch of nutters, though. Honest to goodness, I'm no authority on the thing at all, but it really seems like humans, like kind of normalizing. Randy, is that you? The knocking?
No.
Did you just hear knocking?
No.
Was like one of the dogs itching or something?
Is it this?
Yes. Are you making Sam kick again?
No.
Then what is that?
Sam, you're getting us in trouble.
You're not in trouble. It just sounded like somebody was knocking on the back door. Laura. Yeah, it seems to be increasingly common, so just normalizing and diminishing that stigma can be a really good thing. Because I know it can be really helpful to just know that you're not alone. Oh no, I dropped it. So Randy has the oven ready for me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the moss before I do the shaping. But I do want to make it a little bit more three-dimensional because that's something that I didn't kind of realize until it was all said and done, that on these two they're very, very flat. But I personally, and some folks might like that, I personally really like just a little bit of dimension happening. These are just regular. They are glazed because I like that the glaze makes it easier to clean. But just regular old, I think this was like 40 or 60 cents at like Home Depot. Just a regular glazed ceramic tile. Whenever we do that technique where we're stippling it and pulling, it gives a much more irregular and possibly organic looking edge. And I like to fluff up the tip with my fingernail. And so we just press the brush down into the clay and then start to pull. There we go. And then being very delicate, with it. We're trying to. Except for when we're stabbing it a bunch. Hey, Tara, how's it going? Yep, this is our last one of 2021, but then we'll be starting back up again in January, I do believe. So again, just putting the brush into the clay and trying to pull just a little bit. Sometimes I don't get as good of results, though sometimes it makes it really nice and random. And I think it gives it just a great little puffy, tufty. There we go. And I try to not collapse that tooth of it with my fingers. Wow, Kathy. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, so I'm using this dental pick. I'm going to start with this one because I think it's my favorite. And I'm just coming around there onto the top as well. And we can kind of tap and poke with the dental pick to get this layer of the moss to merge, hey baby boy, into the layer below it. Yeah. Right? There we go. And if I get a whole bunch of like too much of the dental pick texture, we will be having an after party where y'all will be helping us to load the kiln, as well as finishing up any projects, possibly, if you want. There we go. I really like that wrapping around the top as well. Hey, Witch and Gnome, how's it going? Right on. Bye, Christina. Have a wonderful rest of your night. No, it looks a little out of place, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, I think we'll just do it like this. But now, prior to baking, I'm going to come in, and I try to do the shaping and stuff, immediately before putting it into the oven, because it will start to kind of lose its shape. So again, just starting to get a nice little like crumpled, textured, just enough that it doesn't look so flat. So again, just coming and pinching. Is everything all right, babe?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's on your mind?
I'm waiting on that package to arrive.
Oh, really?
It's 3 days late.
Yeah. It's in UPS's hands, or USPS's hands now.
It's in Pennsylvania right now.
Oh, goodness. It's in Pennsylvania's hands now. So I'm going to pop this into the oven, and we will probably tackle it in the after party. So if you guys are interested in seeing how we finish this pendant, please consider joining our Happy Crafter Club for just $1 or more if you want. Because we do all sorts of different behind the scenes content, exclusive coupons, after parties. And it's a great way of supporting the channel if you kind of like what we're into. And Randy's typically a very patient person, so just that he's looking out the door and like, sigh, big sigh. That is a really pretty flash. Okay, so to put it into the oven, I'm just going to set it onto its tile. I'm going to put a little bit more of like an exaggerated, because it does start to relax in the oven. Okay, so I'm going to go pop it in the oven and I'll be right back. And I don't even know how I got sunburnt on like the bottom of my double chin. Like how? The sun doesn't even shine there. How did I get a sunburn under my chin? Okay, I am back. And for the last bit, hey Randy, could you set a timer for 15 minutes for me, please? You good? Thank you. Oh, I let the dogs in. Come on in, Dylan. Burr, Samuel. Okay, let's actually go back over to the wire wrapping area because I want to try to get my station cleaned up. So everybody, we're gonna have the 5-minute frenzy of a craft room cleanup. So get yourselves ready. And of course you don't have to participate, but Randy says all the cool kids are doing it, so you'll take that for what you will. For the next 5 minutes, let's clean as much as we can in our craft rooms. Let's go. Have you ever had any issues with putting your stones in the oven, as in cracks or damage? Kind of. So there are some stones like turquoise, if it's been reconstructed, or things like that have been like stabilized with resin. And for those ones like azurite, malachite, where normally azurite or malachite would both like bake okay, the azurite malachite's been resuspended into a resin, and you can get like weird bubbling of the resins sometimes. So other than that, that's the only problem that I've ever had. And even then, it kind of just like, you could scrape it off with your finger, and it really wasn't like that bad. Certainly not as bad as it could have been. Faux show. Okay. Magnetic time. Ooh, what's our count at? We got 3 more minutes, you guys. Keep cleaning. Oh, I have not been productive at all. Ah, I'm going to lose my own race. You say race? I hope I win. Well, hey, Sam Dog. Are you okay, honey? You keep acting like you're going to borf. You gonna borf? You gotta tell me if you're gonna borf. And I absolutely love these little bead trays because I can just set stuff in them that I then intend. Ooh, okay, these will need to go one thing at a time, Tiny Wonder. Here we go. So as long as it's a pure natural stone, it should be okay. I'd say Google it just to see. You never know what you don't know till you give it a Google. But yeah, in my experience, just about everything in the quartz family, any like green aventurine, tiger's eye, rose quartz, labradorite, amethyst, have all baked well. If it's a very expensive stone, I'd pop it out just in case. So, because you can always kind of like make the setting, and while you're making it, kind of have a little bit of like something behind, like a little bit of tape or something on the back of the stone, so you can make it and then pull. We should do a tutorial on that, I do think. Are you still cleaning? We've got 1 more minute. This is 18 gauge 3/16. There we go. These are 18 gauge 1/8 inch. This is more of that. I tell y'all what, cleaning, what, says Randy. It's a lot easier to clean stuff up and make it tidy if you have places for things to go. And even if you make places for the things to go that don't normally have places, or you're not quite done with it, or what. So I really like those bead boxes. Shameless self-promotion, we do sell them on our website. And I am hopefully working on more designs, you know, as soon as I get like a ton of free time, I'm sure. But just having places that it's like, okay, these charms go over here, this goes over there, my ruler goes here. Oh, there's that ruler. And all of these are junk rings. How much more time do we have? Ah! Okay, well, we're 30 seconds over. Time's up. Y'all did great. How'd you do? I think you did great. Igneous stones. Ooh, I don't know. That's a good idea. Like, that's a good question, Yvette. I'm presuming that obsidian is going to behave a little bit like glass, in that if you want to heat it, you need to do it evenly. So that's something to keep in mind. But it should be fine in the oven, right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Also, these drawers, y'all. If there's something that I'm like, I'm not done with it yet, I can just put them. So, like, and then it's gone. And yay, I did the thing. I'm done. So, like, I can just put all this stuff. This actually has a place where it goes. In there. Yeah. Thanks, Randy. Okay, so he's not entirely wrong. I have a very poor sense of object permanence. If I'm not looking at it, it like doesn't exist to my brain. Like especially when I'm crafting. So like when I'm painting or doing colored pencils or like beading or anything like that, anything that I want to use, I have to have out in front of me, because otherwise it's very unlikely that I'm going to remember that it exists. So, yeah, if that's on wishes and that, folks, is how crap boxes are born. You're not wrong, because if I hide something in a drawer in a fit of like, oh, here's a broken thing, gone. Look at how clean everything is because I hid it in a drawer. Like, my ancestors would be proud. Look at this shiny rock. Ooh, it's pyrite. It's very pretty. I love it. Look, a distraction. I found a bobby pin. There's all my jewelry and my squatch feet. He's a little duck-footed today. That's, he needs orthopedics. Send feet pics. It's stuck on my hand. Okay. And just like that, okay. So it took longer than 5 minutes, but we're done. There we go. Very, very cool. Ah, oh, that makes me so happy, y'all. Clean. And now I lost my tripod. My other tripod. That was hilarious, by the way. Okay, so now
What's your battery charge
my tablet is at 56. My phone is at 42. Oof. Okay, flipping this around. Ooh, Tara says, uh-oh. I asked a question about Sculpey while you were cleaning. Does it shrink like normal clay? No. Polymer clay, since it doesn't have any water in it, when it dries, it doesn't shrink. At least I think that's why, like, modeling clay and clay shrink a bit. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, so here's some of our lumpy moons. I think I'm going to wire wrap this one just to see. It's very thick, though. Dummy thick, some might say. Hey, Barbara, how's it going? That one's really pretty, and it's got a little fleck of iridized clay, or iridized glass in it as well. Janine says, I'm a big fan of the quickie clean. Right? Same. Because it's like, if I can't do something for 5 minutes, like if I am having such a lazy day that even 5 minutes of cleaning is beyond me, then I've got bigger problems to look at than cleaning. But if I can fit in, boop, do 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 do. Jennifer says good sized groove. This one, yes. This one, whoops, no. What were we talking about? Impromptu auction? No. These are for me. Been having a lot of fun going back and using tutorials for inspiration, slight modifications. Supplies are limited. Gotcha. Yeah, honestly, sometimes having limited access to supplies, like a limited stock, can really fuel creativity. What are we talking about? I don't remember. These are so pretty, though. Like, that frit blend is just intense. Oh, I have no idea, Sabea. Hustler's gotta hustle. Just not in my chat. Ooh! Holly says, that's Freaky Fish Lady, says, I've been making some logs out of Sculpey for my plecos, and I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Another fish to hide and breed in. They're so cute and they use them. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Hmm. I have a small treasury and I can't focus on what to make. I can make anything, right? Oh yeah, having limited access to materials can really prompt, like, spur your creativity. Like, it kind of forces you to be resourceful. Now this one, gosh, I really am gonna have to just clean that up, aren't I? Right on, Tara. So I'm just gonna spend the next couple of little bit just looking at. Oh, right on. Very cool, Holly. Well, now that I got everything cleaned up, what should we make? Oh no, you're good, Witcher Gnome. It was somebody was coming in and just doing like a weird like chunk of like letters or something. I just have to put it all away and wait till I have it on. Right, Star? No, you're great, Witcher Gnome. Let's see. Of course, now that I've put all the wire away. Because which one is like the least lumpy? Let's go with this one. Ah, yes, that's what it is. On this one, with the big one, what I want to do is the wire wrap, the on-the-fly wire wrap, but have it to where there's loops, like not just here on the shoulders, but a loop down here, and I want to make a body chain out of it. Yes, I did, Michelle. These are some of the very first experiment with... Actually, let me go grab the other ones out of the kiln.
It's 7.
Okay. So in some spots of this paper, we should be able to reuse it. Though, actually, I don't know.
No, I'll just
Okay.
reseal the paper.
Right on. Well, if you want to get it ready for a sheet show. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, thank you, honey. So these are all of the moons. Huh? The polymer clay. Like the whole tile. So every single one came out just a little lumpy and weird. That's my bad. But ooh, Laura asks, can you cast your own molds for the kiln? I think so, but I don't know how. Michelle, I'm actually going to be going through and grinding these and like smoothing them out and then re-fire polishing again to try to get unless y'all want us to post some lumpy weird moons to the shop, because I will take your money like in exchange for moons that are all lumpy and weird looking. What?
We need to learn more before we start.
We do. But also money. You can set it on the pasta machine. Yeah. Stop touching it. Thank you. Right, Zebra? He just got home. Oh, hey, Mary Heart. Oh, excuse me, not the Rona. So this one, I was trying kind of a shallower moon. And again, I'm really bad at cutting in like a straight line. Oh, hey, Mary, thank you. I'm glad you like them. They need some work. Like, I'm really excited about this one, except for, again, I'm very bad at cutting out. Like, I was hoping to make the inside part of the moon big enough that I could just put it on the grinder and then like do grinder things. But my bit is like huge, so that wasn't gonna work for this one. But I could try another one, because honestly, as much as I like this shape of crescent moon right here, I think these ones are my personal favorite. Like the ones that look like this, that kind of shape where it's like all chubby and pointy. Oh, right on, Witch and Gnome. Ah. Oh, Holly. But that one came out pretty good. Some bubbles rise. Oh. Now this one, the lumpy came out kind of cute, almost like one of those moon faces. It's probably one of the better ones as far as the lumpy butt goes, though. I really like that one. That came out really nice. Ooh! Oh, I don't think that would imprint well, though. It doesn't really have any veining.
From your pothos.
Peperomia.
Pepperoni.
Not pepperonia. Peperomia.
Yeah, pepperoni. It's what's up.
Uh-huh. Unhand my plant, sir. That one's a lot of fun. Right? It's that green aventurine that we layered on top of, like we did black, and then green aventurine, and then a sheet of clear. Like it was just 3 sheets stacked. So it was... Do what? Tara says, my son thinks I'm a liar, that I'm cool enough to have a YouTuber say my name out loud. Nope. You're good. Hey, Tara and Tara's son. Sup? That one came out okay. I don't know. They're kind. I like them. I don't know if I should grind them or leave them. Like, I might save them for a while just as our first attempt. That's what I'll do. Okay, so these will be saved as our first batch, and then I want to be able, because we're doing a video on how we made this frit blend, like how we did the sheet melt. Ah! Tara says he's mad at me now. Well, you didn't tell me what his name is, so nobody will know. Hey, Mary, how's it going? Oh, all right, guys. Ah, Rainbow says put them in next year's crap boxes. Yeah, maybe. Randy says no. Guys, it's 7 o'clock. I've got to go have dinner, and then at 7:30 we'll be starting a fresh stream for the after party where we... Hey, Eli! Where we will be starting loading the kiln and seeing how the pendant came out of the oven and working kind of on the second half. So yeah, Mary Hart, I hope you're feeling a lot better. We will see y'all in Sunday's tutorial and in the after party if you're in our Happy Crafter Club. So, and we may talk more planner stuff over there if you guys want. Because you know I want to, like, you know. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And yeah, we'll see you on Sunday. So bye guys. Mwah. Happy crafting. What you doing?